Hey Choro-Q collectors, so I'm learning about the real world again by collecting Choro-Q cars. So I found this thing, and then I looked up Bird Studio. This is the studio that created Dragon Ball Z. So here's a little fandom blurb on it. And so in 2005, they made 9 electric cars called the QVolt. So pretty rare car, I guess. It's not really a car. I mean, it's street legal, but I think it only has one seat. And yeah, Dragon Ball Z ran from 84 to 95. Very popular, a lot of licensed toys. So this guy must be rich. A whole bunch. Look at all these other cartoons. I don't know any of them though. But I don't live in Japan, so. Okay, so here's a little poster for this car. I can't make out any of it, but there's apparently 5 colors. And I guess there's maybe the maximum of 2 of each color if they made only 9 of them. It'd make a cool delivery vehicle. Interesting. 2 million yen is around $14,000 in today's money. So it's not even that expensive, I guess. Okay, so here's some images of it, I guess, in the real world. Yeah, it's cool. It looks like something you'd see at like Disneyland or something. But I guess people could actually drive that if they wanted to. Alright, well, now looking at the ChoroQ toys, this is from 2005, so that is when the real cars came about. Is there tape holding this together? Yeah, yes there is. Okay, so nice minimal packaging. Not sure why this plastic thing is here. What's it stuck on? Anything in here? Nope. Unnecessary though. I'm not sure why they have to have this air pocket there. Smaller packaging. So, okay, well, it actually does look like the photographs. It's just a really goofy looking car in real life. It's like a rolling cartoon, right? The real one's even narrower, I think. It looks like it's so. The real one might even be more cartoony than this Choro-Q. So, I went with the black and red. I just like that combination. These are the standard Choro-Q 5-spokes, and it matches this red stripe here that's raised. There's the QVolt logo. It says C car. I think they're the guys that actually manufactured this. It was actually considered a car truck. Bird Studio Design is what it's supposed to say there, but I don't think it's quite legible. Oh, well, maybe it is. Seems to have external hinges and some louvers there. So it's very similar to like a 1930s car. The turn signals are good. Maybe these are also turn signals or running lights. CQ Motors logo. One big headlight there. There's a mirrors. Okay, they're rigid though, so be careful. Those will snap off. It would have been nice if they printed on that single wiper blade. Oh well. So we got some rivet marks there for I guess that snap-on that roof. That's supposed to be the steering wheel and the seat. It's all blanked off because there's a spring motor back there. I wouldn't recommend you play with these toys, but wow, that thing probably goes really fast. I barely cranked that back. And then we have a logo here. Looks good. It's a sticker though. It's kind of peeling off. It is almost 20 years old. I guess that's the lock for that trunk. And then this is a gray up here. Alright, the trunk is a different color on that photograph. It looks like a separate piece. Alright, so on the bottom we know it says 05. Alright, and a standard construction of a screw and a tab holding it together. There's no need to modify this one really. I mean I could print out those wheels. They are unique. Alright, let's get this thing apart. Yeah. Let's see what's going on inside this guy. Is this one of those ones where the tab is too big for the hole it's in? Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to have to shave away some plastic on the back of this thing. So I just took a hobby knife and literally just cut off a chamfer and it got out there. So there's the underside of the thing. The axle fell out. And we have a gray motor. So we're going to pop this out here. And then I'll save those tires for a different project. And I need to have, well actually you know I'm going to use this motor. Actually, you know what? Since this body is totally opaque, I don't like these weird yellow and red motors, so I'm going to hide this motor in this body. But I gotta get this thing prepped. So you'll see this one has knurled axles. So you have to have pliers, vice grips, to get the second wheel off. Because you gotta keep the axle, still. Putting new wheels on is not an issue. It's just getting that second wheel off. Alright, so hopefully the body's gonna cover that up. Let's find out. I can slide the front axle in later. Yeah, well, I mean, oh no. I guess maybe that's not good. Now, I'm gonna have to go back to the gray one. I'll be back. So, there are the wheels compared to in the photograph in the back. Although this has white wall tires, so it's a little deceiving how it looks, but yeah, silver centers, that kind of stuff, red outer. It's good enough for me, I guess. So, there's been a few other random Japanese cars made in time. This is called a Dome. It looks like a supercar from the 70s, but they made it in Japan. It's called a Dome Zero. This is part of the ChoroQ Zero series, number 77. Actually, it looks like a Lotus Esprit. That's what it looks like. Alright. Autobox. They're a car parts and service company, and they made their own car. I think it's called the Garaya? I forget. It's all in Japanese down here, but it's got like gull-wing doors and stuff like that. And so I can't imagine they sold too many of these, but it's a Japanese car in reality. And the last one, I think they're still around, Mitsuoka. Mitsuoka has made several different cars, I think. And this is just one of the ugliest looking cars I've ever seen. From here it looks like a Ferrari F40 that then seems to have mated with a squid or an octopus. But that's a real car that apparently someone in Japan finds appealing. I don't know. It's not for me, but whatever. So, yeah. I think I obviously like that the most. And then I think I actually like this second best. It looks like a 30s like Deuce hot rod, a 32 Ford hot rod or something like that. Alright, well, let's get this thing hopping over here. It says this is an electric car. We got Asimo the robot. This Windows 11. I can't make the taskbar go away easily. And it can only be on the bottom. It's so stupid, Windows. So another interesting lesson about the real world by collecting deformed toys. So it's interesting to learn about the QVolt. It's too bad they didn't make more of them. I think it would have been really cool for a theme park. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we'll discover some new real cars by collecting some ChoroQs again later in the future. Bye.